This is the Hammerhead detail sander. It normally isn't all blue like this, but I've been working with a blue cabinet. I saw some comments as far as the little add-on that comes with it. This part here, I saw one person trying to put it on down below, which that doesn't go there. So what you have to do is you have to lift this part up and keep holding that, and then you have to try sliding this little corner piece out like this, and then once you get that out, then you end up lining this back up, and you have to keep holding this blue piece up the whole time. So I'd imagine with this being plastic, it won't last very long, but once you get that in, still holding this blue part up, you shove this all the way on, and then once you get that completely on, you have to make sure that this part here gets pushed back down and it locks it in place. Otherwise, this will come flying off when you go to use the sander. Unfortunately, I like the idea of this. I think there's a bit of a design thing. It is plastic, and I felt it was kind of awkward trying to hold this and keep this other part up out of the way. I don't know how well this is going to hold up. I did use it, but the sandpaper did not stick very well to the hoopy stuff that's on the bottom of this to help hold it. The other thing on this, so you can take this back off, you can pop it back up and get it back off like that. And then, well, not actually like that, you don't want to drop it, but then you can put this back on, this piece back on. Once again, you have to hold this blue piece back. So, and then lock it back into place. Your cup here, this is what supposedly will catch your sanding, whatever you're sanding, in it. It just easily clips on. Don't forget to push this in a little bit to unhook it before you take it off. I found this is all one piece. I was hoping that it would be some way you could take it apart to clean it better, because you only have this little teeny hole that you've got to try dumping stuff out of. So you got to sit there and tap it. I found tapping it multiple times and then having to dump it, and that took several times to get everything out of it. But it could be just what I was doing. But overall, the sander does work. I am disappointed in the add-on part, which is one of the reasons why I bought it, but it still works. It's a great little sander. I just don't feel that the hook and loop system that's on this one is very good. It doesn't hold the sandpaper that came with it very well. I have an orbital sander by a different company, and it really grips the sandpaper a lot better than this one does. But anyway, it's not a bad little sander. It's just, you know, I think there could be better design. But hope you enjoy it. Talk to you later.
This is just after day 3. It only did 2 drawers. This is definitely one-time use. You can't, it's so beaten up. It won't even stay together. And the attachments don't work either. This is 3 coats of paint. That one had 2 coats of paint on it. Still have to go over it with some fine sandpaper. This wood is really dry too, so it should come right off. And I'm held back. I never put the filter on because you can see how much dust there is. And I think I've used this thing maybe 5 hours. And that's after 5 hours. It looks like I've had it for like 4 projects. But in the end, that's all you have to work with because none of the attachments stay on. I wouldn't buy it.
This little sander is perfect for my small project, which is to refinish this small table. And I am about to replace the pad, which is very easy. So I'm just gonna put this here. By the way, I am 61 years old and I have arthritis on my hands. And this has made my job a lot easier. I did this side in about 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be perfect because of the kind of paint I'm going to use. I just needed to strip the paint that was there because it was very glossy and it would not allow the other paint to adhere. So I'm not aiming for perfection, but if that's what you want, I think this can do the job. And it feels heavy, very sturdy. It has this little piece in the back to catch some of the sand, but I'm using a box to keep the mess to a minimum. So I highly recommend it.
Okay, so this is my video review. I actually purchased this because of the attachment that it comes with to reach corners and stuff like that. But right away, as soon as I try to remove this piece right here, this blue piece, I struggled to get that piece off. And then if you look closer, look, you see like the plastic is kind of messed up. Maybe this one is just defective, I'm not sure, but it was really hard to get that piece out. And look, it's almost like the plastic is too soft. I struggled to get this off. So I don't know, the idea is
I started sanding my cabinets in the kitchen. Done really good on this. I went to use the attachments And this is the replacement. Again, it shot straight off because it's broke also right here and missing a piece across here that would keep it into the darn sander. So again, it does me no good.
It's hard to see it in the video, but this thing just puts out nothing but dust.